Lena adjusted her backpack, her eyes fixed on the shadowy expanse of the cursed forest. The stories of twisted trails and haunted whispers had long fueled her curiosity. Beside her, Jake, a skeptic with a knack for adventure, checked his flashlight, the beam flickering briefly before stabilizing. Maya, the group's empathetic soul, looked uneasy but determined, while Eli, their self-proclaimed protector, scanned the tree line, his jaw set with a mix of courage and caution.
Are we really doing this?
Lena asked, her voice a blend of excitement and apprehension.
Can't back out now.
Jake replied with a grin, stepping forward as if to lead the charge.
Just stay close.
Maya added, her voice softer, a hint of a plea beneath her words. As they ventured deeper, the path seemed to close around them, swallowed by the forest's ancient embrace. Eli took the rear, his eyes darting from shadow to shadow, his instincts on high alert. The air grew colder, and with every step, the whispers began. Soft at first, like the rustle of leaves, then louder, carrying words in a language none of them understood.
Do you hear that?
Lena whispered, her breath visible in the chill.
It's just the wind.
Eli insisted, though his eyes betrayed his unease. Suddenly they stumbled into a clearing. The sight that met them was both mesmerizing and terrifying. Jake's flashlight flickered, casting sporadic light over the eerie tableau. A chill ran down Maya's spine as she stepped forward, drawn inexplicably to a stone altar at the clearing's center.
This isn't right.
Jake muttered, his bravado slipping.
We should go.
Maya urged, her instincts screaming as the whispers grew louder, now a cacophony surrounding them. As they tried to retrace their steps, the forest shifted around them, paths disappearing and reappearing at will. The spectral figures emerged, their forms translucent yet filled with sorrow, reaching out with ghostly hands. Lena felt a tug at her heart, a connection she couldn't explain.
They're not trying to hurt us.
Lena realized, her voice barely a whisper.
Then what do they want?
Eli asked, his voice steady but his eyes wide with fear. The group stood at the heart of the forest, surrounded by the spectral figures who seemed to be waiting for something. Lena stepped forward, drawn by an irresistible force, her hand brushing against a tree whose bark glowed faintly.
There's a story here, a wrong that needs setting right,
Lena said, her voice filled with an understanding that was not her own.
How do we help them?
Jake asked, his skepticism replaced by a desire to aid the lost souls. As dawn broke, the forest seemed to exhale, the tension lifting with the morning mist. The spectral figures faded, their forms dissolving into the light. The group stood in silence, the air now filled with the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant call of morning birds.
We did it.
Maya whispered, a sense of peace settling over her.
Let's go home.
Eli suggested, his protective instincts now replaced by relief. Lena looked back one last time, the forest no longer menacing but a place of ancient stories and forgotten souls, now finally at rest.